to bring up to the front Bryan Munch, who will be evaluating Anand's icebreaker speech. He has 2 to 3 minutes. Magical presentation.
3.5, right?
Well, it's technically 2 to 3
2 to 3 minutes.
2 and 3 minutes. What are you trying to squeeze on one time?
Oh, yeah, there's a lot to talk about. First of all, this is my opinion. Truth, nothing but the truth. Candid, so help me God. So accept it for what it's worth. Oops. So I love this, first of all. This was a great icebreaker. I know, just judging from the reactions after you sat down, everybody felt the same way that I did. They were inspired. You were very candid in the speech. The whole theme was accepting your limitations and going beyond it. And you started out with this great imagery that everybody could identify with of that first day on the job where you're panicking because you're expected to do something. You know that you're not necessarily equipped to do it. And then this whole theme carried through, and you talk about these great stories, these anecdotes about triumphing. Similarly, you used the word survive a lot, and I felt like that was very appropriate. So you were memorized, you hit all the things that you should be. For an icebreaker, you were extremely confident. You even got rid of the trusty podium, which is very commendable. A couple notes that I would give you would be, there are some filler words that you gravitate to. Basically, like, I'm sure the Aquamarian would mention that as well, but they're just distractions, and that just comes with experience. So the more that you talk, the more you'll get used to avoiding those. The other thing, and this is a personal battle as well, is your default position for your hands. So you tended to keep them here, and I know that I've been told that the default position should be at the side. And I believe the intent for that is simply to avoid anything that's distracting. You want people to focus on your message. You have a very powerful message. And so anything that would take away from that, such as these filler words or the hand movements, you just want to get rid of those eventually. But for an icebreaker, this was extremely enjoyable. You did reference your notes once, but it was brief, and I'm not even sure anybody would have noticed it, other than just simply to catch your place or a quick reference. That's really all I have. I loved the idea of accepting limitations and the stories that you gave us. It was a great insight into really who you are and how you've gotten to where you are here. So you're a very interesting person, and I'm looking forward to hearing more about you and seeing more of your speeches. Thank you for sharing with us today. Thank you.